Hey, Shalom. First, I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Yahweh who the world inwardly calls God, Yahweh Shai who the world inwardly calls Jesus. I want to give a double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone, so I'm this truth. I want to give a peace and blessings to the Akim across the four corners of the earth who teach the truth and risk life to do so. It's going to be a quick video, Lord willing, videos edifying, Lord willing, brothers got something, get something from this video. Basically, I want to go into, just a couple things. Like when you read Sirach and you read like books like Sirach or books like Proverbs, it gives you a lot of, great tips on how to, not tips, but it tells you how you should walk and how you should live. It gives you a lot of wisdom, you know, and if you just coming into this thing, you're just coming into this word, right? You understand that you're gonna have to walk a certain way. Okay, you're gonna have to walk a certain way in His word and in His truth. Okay, and with that being said, good books to go to and the good books to reference, is definitely the book of Sirach. Really, all the scriptures, but the book of Sirach and the book of Proverbs. Okay, this is Sirach 23:2. It says, "Who has set scourges over my thoughts?" I'll start at 1. It says, "O Lord, Father and Governor of my whole heart, my whole life, Salak, lead me not to their counsels, and let me not fall by them, who will set scourges over my thoughts and the discipline of my wisdom over mine heart, that they spare me not for mine ignorances, and it pass not by my sins, lest mine ignorances increase and my sins abound to my destruction, and I fall before my adversaries, and mine enemy rejoice over me, whose hope is far from thy mercy. O Lord, Father, and power of my life, give me not a proud look." And what is the Most High hate? He hates a proud look. Okay, it says, "But turn away from thy servants always a haughty mind." Scriptures say, so turn around from us a haughty mind. Don't give us a prideful spirit. And he's asking not to he's asking to get rid of everything that the Most High hates. So this is the type of mind that we have to have as well. With us being, elevating in His word, elevating as men, and elevating in His truth, man. It said, this is 5. It says, "Turn away from me vain hopes and concupiscence, and thou shalt hold him up that is desirous always to serve thee. Let not the greediness of the belly nor the lust of the flesh take hold of me." Okay, and what do we fight against? We fight against flesh. We fight against this flesh, man, principalities. We fight against things that these people submit to. Okay, and you've been marinated in His world. Okay, you gotta understand, you've been marinated in His world for so long that it's it's hard sometimes to fight the flesh. You know what I mean? Because you didn't know better. You didn't do better in the world because you didn't know better. You knew, the basic things right from wrong, but, you might have been given into certain different things. Okay? It says, "And give not over," it says, "And give not over me thy servant into an imputed mind." Okay, you look up that word impudent. I was just looking it up before I got on here. It says, not showing due respect for another person. Okay? So just being, out of order, basically. It says, "Hear, O ye children, the discipline of the mouth. He that keepeth it shall never be taken in his lips." Okay, and it's beautiful to walk silently and be more. You have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. You should listen as twice as much as you speak. Okay, always. And I know it sounds cliche and all that, but that's real. That's real. It's 8. It says, "The sinner shall be left in his foolishness. Both the evil speaker and proud shall fall thereby." So you don't want to be proud. You don't want to be haughty. You're going to fall. Okay, it says, "Accustom not thy mouth to swearing, neither use thyself to the naming of the Holy One. For as a servant that is continually beaten shall not be without a blue mark, so he that sweareth and nameth the Most High continually shall not be faultless." Okay, it says, "A man that uses Much swearing shall be filled with iniquity, and the plague shall never depart from his house. If he shall offend his sin, if he shall offend his sin, goodness gracious, and sin should be upon him. And if he acknowledge not his sins, he maketh a double offense. And if he swear in vain, he shall not be innocent, but his house shall be full of calamities. There's a word that is clothed with death. The Most High grant that and be found in the heritage of Jacob, for all such things shall be far from the godly, and they shall wallow in their sins. Let me see if I got the point. Yeah, I kind of got the point, but I'm gonna go to this. See if I can. Goodness gracious. Give me 1 second. Bear with me. I can. Right here. This is Ephesians. This is Ephesians 6:11. It says, "Put on the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil." Okay, and what are some of the just temptations that the devil will throw on you, man? Is just your old lust in this world. And don't get me wrong. It says a just man falls 7 times, but he get back up again and keep pushing and fighting. This is 12. It says, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places." So we fight against darkness. And like I said in the beginning of the video, not everybody is fighting against the darkness. People are going with the darkness. They're not going against the grain, they're going with the grain. They're walking in the crowd following each other. But if they don't get right, it was already prophesied for them to get death, really. You know what I mean? It says, the rulers of darkness of this world against spiritual wickedness in high places. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. Okay, so we put on this armor of the Lord, man. Okay, we put on this armor, and how do we learn the armor? How do we learn? We learn through this word, we learn through Akim, but you put on this to fight against the BS you're going to have to fight against. You understand? You got to walk through that straight gate, so you're going to be tempted. Okay? You're going to be tempted, man. But we have to stay in his word and keep pushing to the best of our abilities, to hopefully receive that crown. Okay? It says, that's pretty much it on that precept. But we fight against things that these people don't fight against. We fight against shit in this world, man. You fight against all just thoughts, all kind of things. But that's part of what? That's part of the straight gate. That's part of that walk. That's part of that walk. Let me get a Sirach 2 really quick. It's Sirach 2:1. It says, "My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in the time of trouble. Cleave unto him and depart not always, that thou mayest be increased at thy life's end. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity." See, gold is tried in the fire. So when you're going through madness, you're going through that fire. Believe in him, and he will help thee order thy way aright, and trust in him. Ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy, and go not aside, lest ye fall. Ye that fear the Lord, believe him, and your reward shall not fail. Ye that fear the Lord, hope for good and for everlasting joy and mercy. Look at the generations of old, and see that ever any trust in the Lord was confounded, or did ever abide in his fear and was forsaken. Or whom did he ever despise that caught upon him? So it's how you look at the generations of old. Go find an example where he ditched one of his men. You can't find one. Okay, it says, "Woe to the fearful hearts and faint hands, and the sinner that goeth 2 ways. Woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not, therefore shall he not be defended. Woe unto you that have lost patience, And what will you do when the Lord shall visit you? They that fear the Lord will not disobey his word, and they that love him will keep his ways. They that fear the Lord will seek that which is well pleasing unto him. They that love him shall be filled with the law. They that fear the Lord will prepare their hearts and humble their souls in his sight, saying, we will fall into the hands of the Lord, not into the hands of men, for his majesty so is his mercy. Okay, so you understand, man, you coming into this word, it's, it's a straight battle. It's a straight battle, and it's really a purging process. Okay, that's what it is. You purging all the madness in this world, man. And it's hard, it's tough, but it's supposed to be hard and it's supposed to be tough for us to receive a crown and receive a reward, man. So with that, Lord willing, videos edifying. Lord willing, brothers, got something from this video. I want to give all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Bashim Rakakwadash. I want to tell you, brothers, to keep pushing. I want to say shalom. Stay up. Shalom.